YouTube. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's happening? I'm back. I'm back in the six and I start the V's. Snakes in the grass so they harder to see. As you can see, we're already in some gold cells. So from the last video that you guys might have seen or have not, uh, we took some L's up here on gold. However, that didn't demoralize us. Okay, that didn't stop us from capitalizing and anticipating the markets. So what I had done was I decided, you know what, let me quickly just check something because I was anticipating gold was gonna short. You know, I just didn't know when. So as I see, we tapped into this very small weekly fair value gap. So I was like, okay, so from there, I see beautiful rejection on both sides. Even on daily, we've got some rejection. 4 hour, a huge bearish candlestick on the 4 hour. So I was like, you know what? I'm confident that this thing might just, sorry about that, y'all. I'm confident that it's gonna still continue to sell. So I'm hoping to see a beautiful bearish candlestick just take out these lows. And the reasoning for my entry was because I saw that markets closed above my resistance line and then we closed below it again. So the same concept I have when I scalp, I basically had for my long-term setup, my swing trades. So I saw that we were here around this time, which is a perfect time because I was even above the entry point. And then I saw that, you know, I gotta take this. This is clear as day. Beautiful setup. As you can see, we're in the trade right now. So we're just gonna have to be a bit patient on this and wait and see how it plays out. This is the 5K account that we traded on. As you guys can see, we're up a significant amount. If I closed it now, I would literally be in profits back to break even. But I'm gonna hold it until the lows because the lows have to be taken, guys. Like there's no other way. And I also entered the setup on my 100K account. Um, beautiful setup. I won't even lie, guys. Like this was like a gem. I won't even lie. So entered on the 100K account as well. Incoming mail. And on my 100K account, we are in both trades. So we're on this setup. We're supposed to make like 800 and something dollars, and then on a larger scale as well, where we're targeting these lows down here. So we're trying to make 3,000 something dollars, risking $1,000. I'm sure, yeah. And then here we're just risking $230 to make 855. So it's a good risk to reward ratio. Beautiful setup. I love how aggressive we have been shorting the markets. So we're just gonna hold these trades for now and see what's gonna happen. As you know, I did pass my 10K funded account. If you guys are wondering, but yeah, man. Uh, let's take a look at the Nasdaq because that's what we're supposed to be here for. So on the Nasdaq, on my 5 minute, let's see. So Nasdaq, we are anticipating shorts, right? We're anticipating shorts. Let's see. Okay, so we pushed here and then we pushed back up. So we were buying when we were looking at this. So I'm gonna need markets to sort of push a bit higher above this red line, close above it, and then close back below the red line with another candlestick, and then from that close I will continue to short the markets. So it's a bit still premature for me to um, trade this. I'm also kind of keen on looking for the shorts because we are quite bearish. So I'm not really trying to go against my bias. I'm not really trying to go against my bias here, and um, I do see that we tapped into this 4 hour. So actually, I can just get into shorts, but my only issue with this type of setup is that markets didn't close above this red line. It pushed above it, then it closed back below. So I'm not really, I don't really trade the setup like that. If you guys see from my previous short position that I had on this one, we actually have candlesticks that close above it properly. Like I need a gap per se. Like you see this little zone here, that I need something like that before I can then confirm it as it's ready to go. So when we have something along these lines where it is pushing higher, but then now it's closing back below without giving me a zone, uh, I don't typically like it. So that's why I'm looking for shorts on my 5 minute. Um, so we're just gonna be patient. Most likely, this 5 minute fair value gap could potentially try pushing the markets a bit higher. I'm not too sure yet. And then from there, we'll just try and see how how the markets play out. So like uh yeah, let's wait for that. So I downloaded my WhatsApp. Why isn't it open? Perfect. So we've just uploaded our previous video. Please be sure to go check that out. Look at me, I don't even have any views, guys. Like the life of a upcoming trader can be quite sad. But I'm just gonna keep posting. Hopefully, eventually, people see my work. People start to subscribe, follow, and all of that. But yeah, so let's just wait. Be patient. I started trading. I'm gonna only trade until at least 1:30 also, because I think if I trade until past that, it's gonna be like a 2 hour long video. So I don't want to really keep you guys for that long. This shit dead ass doesn't want to open.
to style your blazer in 3 ways. Don't be scared to add a pop of color.
Oof, okay, so we got unemployment at half past 2. So we're most likely gonna see uh some volatility. I don't know. I don't understand why is unemployment claims orange folder now? It's supposed to be red folder. Well, from when I used to start trading, it was red folder. So that's a bit weird. But yeah. Okay, so we're having a push up, a strong push up. I'm assuming it's doing this because the news is about to come out. Yo, I was actually thinking, should I close this trade? Should I close this one? Because I mean, it's already in profits, and I was down a quite a significant amount. So I was like, should I close it? Nah. So yeah. Sorry, I kind of left you guys. I'm back. I'm back now. So yeah, I was thinking, should I close it? But nah, I'm just gonna hold the trades. This one, I'm thinking I should go to break even because we down 130. So you see, you guys, I told you that it might just tap into this little 5 minute fair value gap here. So to tap into that so that we could have the momentum that I was looking for, so that eventually I needed to still break above the close below, then I'm gonna sell. So my WhatsApp, I feel like you guys are my witness. My WhatsApp doesn't want to open. The shit just doesn't want to open. Okay, we're having a nice push up now. Just what I want to see. I feel like this means gold is buying. Okay, for safety purposes, because I'm really low. I've lost on the account. I'm gonna go to break even. I'm gonna go to break even, protect my capital, and then what I'll do is I'll risk on the what's this, on the NAS setup. So yeah, let's just wait. No, don't push low. Wait. Just close above like that. You know, if NAS can close above that, like that, then break, then have a bearish candlestick closing below, then I will look for some shorts. Y'all think I can sell all the way down here? That would be crazy, yo. That would be crazy. On the 5 minute, the short position would look nice after closing below here. However, I feel like from going to from a 4 hour just to the 5 minute, I don't know, is that not too small of a time frame? I'm not too sure. Never really bad tested that. But yeah, the structure currently looks bearish as well. That was our highest point, right? So we broke structure to the upside. So after breaking structure to the upside, what did we do? We pulled back, pushed higher, and failed. Now we broke structure to the downside like this. So that, followed by the fact that all these fair value gaps that we had here got inversed. Can you see that? All these fair value gaps got inversed. And then we also had a change in the state of delivery. So it looks bearish, It looks bearish, but we'll just have to wait and see. There's like 8 minutes till news. I'm really thinking this is like a rally up so that we can go down. So yeah, why is this dog barking? It's making noise. Okay, so we're about to get a close here at 5 in the next minute or so. In counting, next 30 seconds basically. Once we get that close, we will now wait for the last confirmation and then take our entry. The standard risk is $50, so we'll take that. Oof, it's having a lot of volatility to the upside. This gives me concerns on gold because it's heavily correlated. But yeah, I've protected capital where capital needs to be protected. Beautiful close. That's what we want to see. We wanted to see it close like that. Now we need to see it come down. Now we need to see it come down. And there's if you can see, I don't know if y'all can see, but I can also see there's like a little 5 minute fair value gap right there. A lot of volume coming into the markets, guys. Lots of volume. A lot of volume. Question is it just manipulation to then go lower? What is it? What is going on? Well, we'll see in the next couple of minutes. Yeah. It would be nice to catch a winner before Friday because I don't trade Fridays. So yeah, tomorrow I'm not going to be in the markets. So I'd like to catch a winner, just secure some profits early on. But yeah, so gold is probably still pumping. Oh, it's not. Now it's rejecting from that 1 hour fair value gap that we have, which is good. I needed to respect that 1 hour fair value gap. The Nasdaq looks actually very bullish. Oh, this trade ended up stopping us out, by the way. We are going to be patient on this because now I don't have no market structure or direction. Yeah, I don't have no market structure, no direction, so we're just gonna have to wait for the next setup. All I can do currently actually is just to mark this out, and yeah, that's it. Gold, we're just gonna wait for you to hopefully be bearish. Yeah, let's see something. So on our daily, we filled this gap. Could we be buying? Y'all think we're gonna make all-time highs again? Damn. I mean, there's a possibility. We tapped into this fair. We changed character, tapped into this fair value gap, and then we pushed lower and closed below it. But then immediately after, we closed back above. Maybe sales are not a good idea. Maybe sales are not a good idea. I don't know. What do y'all think? Maybe sales are not a good idea, eh? Because I mean, the recovery on this is quite like substantial. So yeah. Okay, 2:30, sorry, my bad. 2:30, the news should have been released, and actual is greater. The actual is also greater, yeah. So unemployment claims came out good. Yeah. Came out 1K more than what was forecasted, and the previous was 30. So the previous was higher than what came out. So it's doing bad. The previous was higher, so it came out and it was doing bad. And what they forecasted, it exceeded the expectations for what they forecasted it to look like. So here, if the actual is less than the forecast, it's good for the economy. So if the actual is less than the forecast, the actual is more than the forecast. So it's not good for the currency. You get that? So the USD is not good for the USD. There's more people actually filing for unemployment claims. So yeah, it's a bit of a problem. But anyways, let's see what the markets are, how the markets respond to that. See what the markets do. Okay, I'm back. So the news didn't really move the markets, uh, which is kind of surprising. On gold, we are rejecting that 1 hour, so that's fine. But on Nas, there's nothing really. It's actually pushing up higher. Yeah, Nas is actually pushing up higher. So, huh, might be a no setup day. But I did promise y'all that I'm gonna wait until 3 or half 3 around there to try get it set up on while I'm recording. If not, I will look for a setup on my personal time. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. The Nasdaq is being a dick, but the gold looking good. The gold looking good. So let's hope that's a good sign for gold. Let's hope that's a good sign that it's just literally if it close because I mean literally like it pushed all the way up here and now markets are rejecting that. So that's a really good sign that we're gonna sell. I could also I could also like add the fact that when we're tapping into this 1 hour fair value gap here, right? If I go to my 5 minute, you'll be able to see this 1 hour fair value gap. So if we're tapping into that, if we're tapping into this, we literally tapped into it, and then what did we get? We got our gap. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me just so you guys can see, but properly. Uh, Let me do this so you guys can see properly. So here you got a tap into. This is a 1 hour fair value gap, right? So you pushed up into this fair value gap, and immediately V-shaped recovery. You saw you left the gap. You closed above it, leaving a gap. So usually you need like maybe two candlesticks to close above it while leaving this gap. Then the next candlestick, you aggressively just shorted the market again. Also inversing a 5 minute fair value gap. So there's a lot of confluence, but I just need to look for one where it's that following that line, closing above, closing right back below. I put my shorts from there, targeting the lows. So that would have been a nice setup that you could have also traded for like maybe a continuation or so. But I don't like continuations. I like catching the move when it's still fresh and then letting it ride. So yeah, I'm not interested in the other stuff. But it is a good confluence to have. We just now need to wait and see how markets react from that. If it's going to buy or sell, blah blah blah. But in the next 17 minutes, we need to see how this candlestick just looks. Nas, Nas, I feel like it's just buying, guys. Honestly speaking, I really think this market is buying. Maybe trying to grab liquidity to the top, maybe from here, then it initiates its move. But yeah, nah, I'm not too keen on sitting around and waiting for it. I'm just gonna monitor it very lightly, but yeah, nah, it's not moving the way I like. I want to close this gold trade, but I want to close it in profits. So if I can get it to be 5,000 again, then I will definitely just close the gold trade. There we go. Oh, it was so close. I'll be right back. Oh man, it is cold, guys. It is cold. So yeah, thinking of closing this gold trade, man. But I really don't see how it doesn't sell off from there. So I'm not, you know what? I also feel like because I look at the charts, if I'm looking at it, I'm trying to make new decisions and all of that. Let me just chill. Let me just chill. So this 5 minute gap didn't really do much. I mean, if we look at it, it kind of did sell more than buy. So yeah, but if I was going to buy this market, I would have needed to see markets pull back below, then pull back above my my blue support line. But instead, yeah, it's doing what it wants to do, I guess. It's doing what it wants to do. Uh, I'm thinking of making an executive decision. Um, and I think I should close this and just have nah, it's fine. We need that. We need that. We need that. I'm thinking of closing on this pair because I'm already down. So if I at least close some of my profits, I will be up on the account and then I don't have to um kind of like regret in case it reverses or something. So I'm gonna close this. So I've just closed one account, one trade, and then I'll let the 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 rest run. Fuck, I closed the wrong one. How did I close the wrong one? You know what? Whatever. I'll just then okay, so it means I'll just use this as a high for protection. I kind of closed the wrong one, y'all. I'm kind of pissed about that. Fuck. I meant to close the other one, but it's fine. So I closed one of them. So now you can see my P&L looks good. You get me? So now we lost these three, but then look at our win rate. We're back. We're back, baby. We're back. We're back. So yeah. Um it's just I'm just gonna leave this one to run to run all the way down. And then we had break even, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm just gonna let it actually hit TP. Yeah, this is definitely buying. I don't see why I was looking for sales, or I don't see if looking for sales is still the right option. But I only stopped trading at 6, so technically speaking, there's still a hell of a lot of time. There's still a hell of a lot of time left before I before I stop trading. Still screaming, yeah, yeah, yeah. Still screaming. Mm-hmm. I accidentally closed the wrong setup. Mm. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Yeah, nah, man. I think I'm gonna get off. Yeah, at 3, because you can clearly see it's not really giving me. At least if you could give me an entry, come on, bro. Like, give me an entry. The last time I went I went off when I went immediately after I went off. I think like 5 minutes later, gold stopped me out over here. Gold stopped me out over here. So maybe me going off will give Nasdaq the fuel it needs. I mean, I feel like, anything to make it move. But yeah, let's just be patient. We gotta be patient. Patience pays, y'all. Patience pays. This could have been a liquidity grab, you know. That could have been liquidity grab. But this will only confirm as a liquidity grab if I see bearish candlestick closing below. So let's wait and we will confirm that in a minute. Or 5 minutes to be precise. And I'm hungry, man. I gotta eat. My mama be stressing me like I ain't the one to put them J's on the feet. Like I ain't out in the field like that. I might be low for the moment, but I will bounce back despite the charges. War, I fight regardless, screaming fuck the law. My life is lawless. Yeah, if you know that song, smash the like button. Hey yo, if you know that song, smash the like button. If you know that song, subscribe. You feel me? So yeah, man, shit, nah, this is bullish, bro. And I feel like it's because of that V-shaped recovery, yo. Like once you see candlesticks doing this type of shit, where literally one big candlestick down with the rejection, then a big candlestick closing back above the range. Like we see how many times. Look at this. Look at this. This is a clear example. Markets pushed lower here, then the next candlestick pushed right back above. It attempted to go low. Funny enough, it attempted to go low, failed to make a lower low. As you can see, some people call that SMT. So this probably was taken out by ES because it's like a trading pair that correlates with the Nasdaq. And after that, it literally started pumping back up. So if we're looking at that confluence, what do you think is happening here? It's pretty much the exact same thing. You feel me? So maybe the cells are just not the play. But because it's a scalping position, I'm targeting these lows down here. That's the initial target that I would be having for the scalp. But these I'm more convinced now, judging by the analysis that I'm seeing, that it's most likely gonna buy. So yeah, man, I'm getting tired. Gold is about to close in 5 minutes. If it closes looking like that, then we nice. Ugh. I'm risk free. Oh man, my head is itchy. I'm risk free, so currently I'm just waiting patiently for something to happen, Maybe a big spike to my take profits. Yeah. But I'll be holding this trade on gold. Um I'll be holding it until what's this? Friday probably. Well, until it gets down here. So I should actually now change this and put my stops there. Well, make it slightly above because I'm in the trade. This looks like I got stopped out. Let's just put it slightly above there. Like that. So now that's the new setup. Man, this is a beautiful rejection candle, bro. Drake, hit my TP, bro. Hit my TP, bro. Like, don't play these games with me. You cannot tell me you reject like that and you're not selling. Like, that's just diabolical. That's why I have to be at break even because you tweaking at this point if you don't hit my TP. And the fact that I accidentally closed the wrong trade, you should be hitting my TP. You should be hitting my TP, man. I wonder how much it would be if I was to put it down here. Oof, that's a lot. That's a lot. 798. Oof, that's a lot. Should we go for a chat? Should we go for a chat? Nah, I'm fucking with you. That's greed. That's greed. At least if I had two trades, if I had put two trades, I would have went to break even and maybe had one of them reach those lows like I did with my 100K account. But because I couldn't over risk and I didn't want to, over leverage because of the fact that I'm kind of down on the account. As you can see here, I'm down on the account. I don't want to be caught up in a situation that I'm about to blow the account or something. Follow your rules, follow your system, follow your rules, follow your system, follow your rules, follow your system. Let's see, can we catch anything here? Nope, we cannot. This maybe would have been a nice trend continuation because it tapped into a 4-hour fair value gap, right? So I would have just dropped down to my 1 hour. Oh, but it didn't. It didn't pull back into my uh my sell resistance line because the red is the resistance and the blue is the support. So it's supporting the shorts. I needed to kind of retest into my resistance, break below so that I can see that the resistance line is actually valid. This is just the support line is a very strong line in terms of continuation. Like you see, it gets respected when it's really continuing to short. But when before you can get this continuation, you need that little gap above to show you now the confirmation that this is now going to start continuing. So I wasn't going to get a setup on that, unfortunately. And then this one, I'm just going to wait until it comes into this point of interest right here. And then once I get into this point of interest, I'm going to look to long those markets because, yeah, I'm still bullish. And then here, yeah, here we're just going to wait. It could be creating a sort of um, steep confirmation. I'm not too sure. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'll be right back though. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys here, man. Thanks for tuning in. If you've made it thus far, I really appreciate it. Um, I will. I'll probably post my cell if I get it. If I can catch a cell, I'll post it on YouTube Shorts. Just um put on your post notifications in case you wanna be updated on what I'm doing, because I usually post on YouTube, and that's the only place I really post. So yeah, but once again, thanks for supporting. We're gonna see if gold is gonna tap and hit my TP or not. We're just gonna hold and hope, hold and hope. We're getting a nice push. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let me give it some time. Let me give it some time. Maybe, let me give it some time. Maybe it wants to, it wants to give me an entry before I go. This is what I was saying last time. Like last time, I wanted to leave, and the moment I left, gold had a move, but it stopped me out, unfortunately. But yeah, so let's see. Okay, we're getting a push. We're getting a push. Stock is making noise. Nas is making a really strong push to the downside. Ugh, this dog. Hey, Zeus! What you fucking making noise for, bruh? What's wrong with you? Okay, whoa. It's a lot of aggressive sellers in the market now, huh? Huh, guys? Well, they trying to tell me something. Probably trying to tell me, Jay, sell. And I'm about to sell, so we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, what's this foot? Okay. So yeah, let's just watch. The way it closes is gonna be very crucial to whether I'll get a short now or I'll get a short later. Okay, not yet. Let's wait a little longer. But it's promising. It's promising. Still not quite there yet, but it's promising. If it closes with a fair value gap, then I'm most likely going to have my high, my stop loss above here. You know, then if this is supposed to be my TP at a 1-to-1, it's too, the risk to reward is not that great. So I'm gonna extend it to a 1-to-3. And then I'll just go break even at a 1-to-1. So yeah, but let's just wait and see. Time will tell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. And I was literally about to leave. Oh my gosh. I want to go back to my blankets, man. And I gotta make some food. Mmm. Gold playing games with me, yo. Gold playing games with me. Yeah. But it needs to create a top wick before it can continue going lower. So most likely that's what it's doing. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully it's creating the top wick and then it's just gonna sell. Here, kind of waiting here, there's no wick, which is interesting. But I don't care about those type of things. I just want to see you close below. This shit really try to convince me that it was selling, bro. This shit teasing me at this point. Like, what is this? What is this, fam? Hmm. What is this? This is unacceptable. That's what it is. Close with the fair value gap. That'll also be nice if you close with the fair value gap. Or a very strong push up, then a strong wick closure. That would, like, one of the two would really be nice. Okay, so it could be doing one or two things. It could be supporting this resistance line to continue buying, or it could be trapping people that making it think it's going to continue buying. Then once it closes below there, it has trapped the buyers that have stop losses down here or down here. So it's one of the two. But no fair value gap. We need like strong rejection, then probably, maybe. But on gold we did well, so that's fine. We just need to wait for it now to continue. Hi, okay. After these 5 minutes, guys, I'm gonna go off. I'm cold me. So yeah, let's just wait for the closure. If we can get the closure underneath here, as I've been saying, we get this closure down underneath this red line, we will make a money. So let's just wait. Let's just wait. Yo. And I need to eat. It's a recording, like I'm recording.
No, I'm asking before I speak.
You can speak because it's a recording. So then don't speak because it's a recording. Hmm? It's just like it's like you're recording a video, then you're gonna post it. Yeah, no, this stuff is respected. It's probably gonna continue to push up higher, guys. Yeah, I think I've stayed long enough to be considered a good YouTuber, but yeah, no, this is not the type of price action I'm willing to sit through. I'd rather check in and check out, but yeah, sitting through this is just not ideal for me. So and I do think we're very bullish. So I'm trying to counter trend trade, very low probability. So I might not even risk as much as I usually do. I think instead of me risking the 50, I'll risk a 25. Just have to wait and see, man. Honestly, it's a part of trading. You have to just be patient, wait for your turn. If the markets are not presenting itself, don't force it to. It will clearly show you when it's ready, if it's ready. If it's not, you can avoid unnecessary losses. So y'all, gold wants to play games, y'all. Ugh. So this candlestick that didn't have a top wick, markets came to take out that high. Yikes.
How is it going?
Hmm.
How is it going?
It's going very good.
Mm.
Very, very good. I'm just waiting. This one supposed to, I'm risk free because this is the account I was telling you. I made 150, so now I need to make 126. But if this trade hits, I'll make 200, which will bring back this loss. Then on the other one, I literally made 200 and how much? 200 and, let's see, 70 something. Yeah, I made 500 and something. I closed it just now, and then that 500 made me see because I lost in the beginning. Then I made a big amount, so you made more and you covered those losses. That's the nice thing about see. So now I have $277, and then the rest I wanted to go down to make 2,000, what, 3,000 something. So we're gonna wait and see how those play out. But those are the only trades that I'm doing. But yeah, anyways, that was my mom, guys. She was just asking how the trades are going and stuff like that. Parents being supportive. So yeah. Anyways, I'm a leave it here, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Um, I'll keep y'all posted on how the setups play out, and if I do catch this Nasdaq opportunity that I'm looking for. But in the meantime, yeah, be safe and don't blow accounts. Peace.